So I picked this music that begins like an 80s pop song had a baby with yacht rock, who was strongly influenced by ambient elevator music. And it's great stuff for rabbit footage. Everyone knows that. Even the rabbits like this music. This is rabbit music. And if I can play like breakup music to slow motion leaves, I can play yacht rock pop to rabbits eating birdseeds. Rabbit had no problem with it. Oh, cue the Miami Vice bongo drums and the shaky tripod pan. And oh, Mr. Squirrel, what are you doing over there? Looks like you're having dinner too. Folks, this is the EF-S 55 to 250 millimeter lens, and I decided to take these free LUTs from CGCentral LUTs and add them to each one of my shots for the fun of it, so I'm blending like the music. Now, if you're not familiar with this lens, here is a shot of a random person at 55 millimeters. It is not my wife because she refuses to be on YouTube, and here is the same random person at 250 millimeters. So you get an idea of the reach. The CGCentral LUTs are free. Use them however you want. I'm not sponsored by them because I'm not sponsored by anyone, but I thought it would be fun to take these photographs, do some basic adjustments to them on the highlights and the lowlights, and then pick whatever LUTs I had in my folder that I liked the best and add them on there. Here we have some pine cones, beautiful pine cones with the Eterna LUT. And here's a potted plant with some new spring sprouts coming out of it. We don't know what that's going to be yet, but we are quite certain that it is going to be very pretty. If my sound just changed, I apologize because my microphone just decided to start moving and turning on me. It's a ghost. It's all on its own. Here's a random picture of nothing, but look at how the browns warmed up with this Kodak Vision LUT. And I really came to like this Kodak 23 to 83 LUT. Here's a Kodak Ektachrome 64 that really brings out some nice colors. Now watch this. I used a aperture diffraction LUT and I slowly increased it and see how it starts to glow. That was really nice looking. Here's a random picture of a water hose. I call this picture water hose. And here's a close-up of the water hose with the Kodak Vision 2383. Really nice looking stuff there. Extension cords and orange hoses. I picked these pictures because they have oranges in them and I wanted to see how they look with some of these Fuji LUTs. This is one of my favorite conversions here. It's got a good teal and orange look to it, which was not what I intended, but it turned out to look pretty good. And the old bobber that's been hanging off of the fishing pole for 10 years in the same place. There we go. And here's some more pictures of it in case you wanted to see it from different angles, because I know, bobbers and corks are pretty interesting topics. Okay, video time. Hummingbird, Fuji Sensia 100. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this video, and fly away little bird. We needed more pictures. There we go. And here is the swampy lakes of Louisiana with a warm Polaroid 600 look. What do you think about that? And here we are zoomed out from the shot with the Polaroid 600 again. I really like this lens. I did a video last month with the 50mm street POV photography, and I didn't like the 50mm very much in the street, but this lens right here I think would be really good for street photography, and I think I'm going to give it a whirl. You can really zoom in and look how you crush the background when you zoom in on small objects. This tree was probably 3-4 feet away from me. It's right off my front porch, just a little sapling, but look at how it just crushes the background when you zoom in on things that are close. More hummingbird footage. What do you think about that? Oh, so beautiful with the Kodak Vision 2383. Oh, I love that hummingbird. He's one of my best friends. He hangs out with the rabbit you saw at the beginning of the video. Nice flowers. Always be careful taking pictures of white flowers because the petals blow out like crazy. Your random, I don't know what that thing is called, but it's random. They're everywhere. And look at the lizard, 4 or 5 feet away, zoomed in with 250. Great detail in this shot. Now here is where the 250 is not, the 55 to 250, not so good with bird shots. It's hard to get close to birds. They're not as nice as rabbits and squirrels. They kind of run away when you try to take pictures of them. And the 250 all the way extended to 250 is a little soft. So is this a birder lens? I don't think so. But taking these shots really made me rethink my position on bird photography. With this image, I went a little artistic. I used a halation effect and I added some grain to it. Great stuff. This lens, I think, is going to be perfect for like indoors. I can't wait to try it out. These film emulation LUTs indoors. And then here we go with the obligatory railroad tracks because it's behind my office and I thought that truck looked really nice. It's beautiful. Thanks for watching, and please hit the like and subscribe button.